borderline personality disorder, a diagnosis that's often misunderstood, feared, or dismissed. But behind the label is a voice, a presence, shaped by pain, by longing, by survival. What if we didn't talk about BPD, but to it? What if we sat down with this identity, not to judge, but to understand? In this video, I'm having a conversation, not with a patient, but with the personified voice of borderline personality disorder itself. We'll explore the symptoms, the story, the struggle, and the way forward. We'll talk about services, boundaries, expectations, healing, and what it really means to sit in the storm with someone who feels everything deeply. This is not a clinical session. This is not a textbook. This is a conversation, a human one. One clinician, one voice of BPD. Let's begin. Hello, thank you for talking with me. I've been looking forward to this conversation.
Expecting me? You've been waiting for this? What, you think you're some kind of expert? Well, guess what? You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it feels like to have your whole world collapse every time you think you have a grip on it. To feel like everything you touch is going to break.
I know things are tough. I won't pretend to know exactly what it's like, but I want to understand. I've seen the way you act out, the sharp edges you put between yourself and others, and I've seen the ways you hurt yourself to cope with the pain.
You mean cutting. You mean when I can't stand feeling anything anymore, so I just do something that feels real. When the pain inside is too much, when my thoughts are spinning out of control, that's when I take that blade or hit the bottle. And every time, I wonder if it will be the last time, if it will finally end it all. You know? Just end it. The chaos. The emptiness.
I hear you. Self-harm and those dark thoughts. When you can't find any other way to release the pressure, they become an escape, a way to regain control. But it doesn't solve the pain, does it? It's temporary. The scars, the wounds, they come back, just like the feelings. And I'm guessing you've been told that many times before.
Yeah, you could say that. I've had my share of treatments. Hospital stays, too many to count. They say they can help. But it's like they see me as a problem to be fixed, not a person who's been shattered by everything around me. They lock me up, drug me up, and send me out the door. Like I'm just supposed to walk out of there fixed. But every time, I walk back into the same chaos, the same hurt.
I'm sorry that you've had those experiences. It's frustrating when the system doesn't provide the support you need, and you're left feeling more broken after treatment. But not every experience will be like that. It doesn't have to be that way. I'm here now, and I want to know, what has helped even a little, even in those darkest moments?
Sometimes, when I'm not in a frenzy, when I'm not spiraling, I can sit with myself for a second and feel something like peace. I've had a few moments of clarity, like when someone really listens. But it's rare. Most people don't stick around long enough to see me when I'm not in crisis. And when I'm in crisis, I feel like no one can reach me anyway.
And when you're not in crisis, what do you feel? Is there a space, even if it's brief, where you don't feel overwhelmed by everything at once?
I feel small. Small and afraid and lost. Like I'm in a fog. But sometimes, when someone actually listens, when they don't judge, I don't feel so invisible. For a while, I can breathe.
That's a good place to start. But I know it's not easy. I know that when the darkness comes, it can drown you, pull you under. You've lived with chronic feelings of emptiness, of being unworthy. And sometimes that's what fuels the destructive behaviors, the cutting, the substances, the urge to escape it all. But there are ways to work through it without hurting yourself. You don't have to do it alone, even when it feels like you have no other option.
You can't promise that. You don't get it. You're not in it. When I'm in it, it's not about getting better. It's about surviving. If I don't hurt myself, I'll explode. And don't get me started on the hospital stays. They just want to control me. Pump me full of meds, tell me to calm down, and then act surprised when it doesn't work. I don't trust anyone who tells me they have a solution that works. What about when everything I try only makes it worse?
It sounds like you've been through a lot with the hospitalizations, and I'm sorry that those experiences haven't helped you. But you're not just your disorder, BPD. You're someone who's been through tremendous pain, and I won't dismiss that. I'm not here to promise quick fixes or give empty assurances, but I'm here to help you find something that works, something that doesn't involve harming yourself or pushing everyone away.
You make it sound so simple. Like I can just stop. Like it's all just a matter of trying harder. You don't understand. I've been this way for so long. It's who I am. I am this mess. No one can fix this.
You're right. This has been your reality for a long time. It's not about fixing you. It's about helping you rebuild what's been broken. It's about finding ways to cope that don't destroy you in the process. And it's about taking things one step at a time. You're not a mess. You're someone who's been hurt and who has learned to survive in the only way you knew how.
It doesn't feel like survival. It feels like I'm always on the edge. And I can't get off this roller coaster. Every time I think I've got a grip on it, I'm falling again. I can't promise I won't mess up. I can't promise I'll be better.
I don't need you to promise anything right now. I just need you to show up. And I'll show up too. Together, we can work through the pain and the fear, without you having to hurt yourself, without you having to isolate. The road ahead won't be easy, but it's one step at a time, and every step counts.
I don't know. I've been stuck in this place for so long. I don't even know who I am without all this. I've tried everything. I just don't know how to trust that this time will be different.
Yes, it will take time, but each step, no matter how small, matters. And I'll be here to walk through it with you, step by step. You're not alone anymore. Together, we can rebuild.
I'll try. But it's going to take time, right?
Yes, it will take time, but we're in this together. You don't have to do it all at once.
Okay. One step.
One step, and we'll keep moving forward together.
Thank you for not giving up on me.
I won't, not if you're willing to keep trying. Let's walk this path, one step at a time.
Okay. One step at a time.
That's all we need. Thank you for watching. Understanding and supporting someone with borderline personality disorder can be challenging, but it's also incredibly important. Through empathy, patience, and open communication, we can help those affected navigate their emotions and build healthier relationships. If you or someone you know is struggling with BPD, remember that support is available. Whether it's therapy, support groups, or just reaching out to someone you trust, taking that first step is crucial. Be kind, stay patient, and keep showing up. Links to support services are in the description below. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on more content like this. Your support helps us reach more people who may benefit from this information. Thank you again for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.